And hopefully this will finish up chart 4, lesson 1. There's a lot to be covered in this chart. Satan attacks God's motives. The next step of temptation of Eve was to attack on God's motives. Having discovered that she did not really know what God said, Satan now directly contradicts God's word. Ye shall not surely die, for God doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes will be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. Genesis 3, 4, and 5. So here he appeals to her pride, saying, you can be like God if you eat of this fruit. In short, Satan caused Eve to think that God prohibited her and Adam from eating the tree because he wanted to keep something good from them. This is another standard tool in the devil's kit. He tries to convince people that it would be their advantage to do those things forbidden by God, and that God actually does not want the best for them, but wants to keep them ignorant and in bondage. The opposite that couldn't be further from the truth. You hear it all the time. Oh, the church is in bondage. The church is in bondage by all these rules and regulations. And that is a trick by the devil, as you can see, that dates all the way back from the beginning of time. Adam's disobedience. Eve took the next unhappy step down the road of spiritual death. She began to follow her physical desire instead of the Word of God. She saw that the tree was good for food, sight and taste, and that it was a tree to be desired and to make one wise, and appealed to her pride. She ate the fruit and gave some to Adam, and he ate also. That makes all this even more terrific, is that while Eve was deceived, Adam was not. And he knew exactly what he was doing. 1 Timothy 2 and 14. In exploring God's Word, we discover the following facts about the fall of man. By one man, Adam, sin entered into the world. Romans 5:12. Death came by sin, and so death passed upon all men. Romans 5:12. Death reigned from Adam to Moses. Romans 5:14. By one man, Adam offered death's reign. Romans 5:17. Therefore, as by the offense of one man, Adam, judgment came upon all men to condemnation. Romans 5:18. For as by one man, Adam, disobedience, many were made sinners. After Adam and Eve ate the fruit, their eyes were opened, and they knew they were naked, and they tried to cover their shame with fig leaves by sewing fig leaves together and making an apron. Clearly, the conscience was awakened, and the age of innocence was over.